Hey everyone, Random Randy here, Vlogtober, last day of October, woohoo! For October 31st, 2017, today is Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody who celebrates. I finally got the kids' costumes done! It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I just finished stitching Hunter's costume together. Oh my god, never again. If they want me to make their costumes next year, they're going to pick them at the beginning of September and I'm going to say, okay, this is what you got, this is what you're stuck with. Otherwise, I'm just going to take a white pillowcase and cut holes in it and you're a ghost. Like, that's the end of it. Never again. I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning and got up at 6 this morning so that I could work on more stuff and try to get it done. I've been working on it all day while obviously tending to kids, house, other things. And they're finally all done. So I'm going to show you quick, and tomorrow I will do a yarn talk and I'll get some video clips of the kids in their costumes so you can see how they actually worked out. Adam took Killian and Hunter both with him so they could go get Killian's staples checked to make sure that they're healing well, and it looks pretty good. I think it's ridiculous to have to go check, but better safe than sorry. So just gonna show this to you quick, get this edited and up because mama needs a break. So here is Hunter's costume. I'm gonna try, and I might have to zoom out. Let me see if I can zoom out. Oh, good. All right, so here's how the vest turned out. It's got buttons on the front, and my hand is cramping up because I've done so much with it in the past few days. So the way that the legs worked up, you can see them dangling here off the side. I've got these cuffs on top. One goes by his elbow and one goes by his wrist. So whenever he raises his arms, the spider legs lift and lower. So it took a lot of experimentation to get the chain lengths on these just right. So there's that. And I did end up having to make the vest a little bit wider in the front than I was planning to. That's why there's this extra bit of purple in the front that I wasn't really planning on being there. Apparently Hunter's bigger around than I thought he was. Whatever. So there is most of that. The cape, I didn't end up putting anything on Hunter's cape. I think I'll probably honestly just leave the capes and have them be playthings because I really did just want this as an extra reflector thing and I just don't feel like bothering with the spider web right now. Also have Killian's cape that's all done. Hunter's hat, which you've seen a few times, which has all of the spider eyes on it. And the only other thing is Killian's hat, which I am quite pleased with how it turned out. And when I showed it to him this morning, he went, Minion! And put it on and was super, super excited. So this is how the Minion hat turned out. The center of the eye I did in blue. Well, there's black and then there's a row of blue. And those are both reflector yarns, and the black band that I put all the way around it is also in the reflector yarn. So that is all done. I am so happy it's all done. If I was an alcohol person, I would need a drink right now because I am just so done. 100% done. Stick me with a fork. Randy's over it. But the boys are super excited. And Hunter, who was being a rotten monster because apparently he had seen a picture of some spider that was a purplish spider that had a pattern on its back that looked like a beautiful blue flower, according to him. So apparently me doing it black with purple was all wrong and I was gonna wreck his costume. I said, look, I've spent a lot of time on this. I know it might not be exactly what you envisioned, but if you have this much of an issue, then don't expect me to be crafting things for you anymore. Next time you need a hat or gloves or anything else, if you're gonna be a turd, then you're not handmade worthy anymore, and I will just buy you something from the store that every other kid has. Well, he didn't like the idea of that very much, so he apologized and said he was sorry for being mean, and he said thank you. So that was nice. So that's all done. And now, because I've been kind of panicking about not having this done, I got the square done this morning. I got an order for a Zero Lovey a few days ago. Luckily, it doesn't still have to be in the mail for a few more days, so I'm hopefully going to get that done tomorrow and in the mail by Thursday at the latest. I'm just, ugh. When it rains, it pours, right? You'll have absolutely nothing. Everything will be totally bone dry, and then all of a sudden, it's just BAM! No! Too much all at once. But anyway, I'm rambling. I am seriously so elated that I think once I turn the camera off, I'm probably just going to scream to get all of this pent up out of my system. So, in case anybody was worried that I didn't video yesterday, Killian is totally fine. He has learned that he can no longer just flop backwards onto everything like he tends to do, because when he does, it kind of bops his boo-boo and the metal pieces sticking into his head, and he doesn't like that very much. So that's been nice because he hasn't been cracking his head off the ground as much for the past few days. I'm so excited. I hope it persists once we get them removed in a few weeks. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to all of my new subscribers for tuning in. Thank you for my returning subscribers for all of your kind words and letting me know that I'm not the only mom out there who has boys who have zero regard for their own safety. It really does make me feel like I'm not a horrible, neglectful mother to know that, hey, you can watch your kids 24/7 and it doesn't matter. They're still gonna manage to make you go to the ER at least once. At least once. I'm really hoping this is the last time for a long, long time. And I will, like I said, I'll get clips of the boys in their costumes tonight. We are planning to go trick-or-treating. I think they do it from maybe 6 to 8-ish here, because it gets dark really early here. It gets dark around 4:35, so I'm not quite sure what time. But I've got bread that's rising that I have to actually go punch the dough down and roll it over so it can rise the rest of the way and it can get cooked with dinner. So I will catch all of you guys hopefully tomorrow for a yarn talk so I can show you the stuff I've been working on, even though there hasn't been much other than the costumes of insanity for the past few days. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. I hope that the boys like them. And worst case scenario, if they don't touch them again after today, I can just wash them once and sell them. So, whatever. Thank you again so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye.